So you probably clicked on this video because you're wondering why the hell has oil plummeted so bad, and why your favourite finance gurus are telling you to buy oil now as it's low. Well, I'm going to tell you why you shouldn't, firstly, and secondly, why oil has actually crashed. So let's get into the video.
Go check my profile, my lifestyle is so vile. Girl on my mobile, girl from worldwide.
Yo people, welcome back to the channel. My name's Sammy, and yes, I'm spoiling you guys 2 videos in a week. What? No, I'm just kidding. I thought I'd make this video because we're living in unprecedented times and some unprecedented things are going on. If you've seen the news recently, you would have heard that oil has literally crashed into negative figures for the first time in its history. And no, I'm not talking about baby oil or cooking oil. I'm talking about good old American crude oil. Crude oil, also referred to as WTI, is the oil that's found in America and Canada. This is different from the oil that's exported from the Gulf region, which is found in the North Sea, which is known as Brent oil. So one thing about crude oil, it is dug in America and is stored in this place called Cushing in Oklahoma. Now, the problem with Cushing is that it has a maximum capacity. So once this is reached, then oil is literally, you're paying to get rid of oil, as there's not enough storage. The US has tried to diversify its storage facilities through seaway pipelines and other storage capacities, but the thing is, it's reaching its maximum capacity due to the coronavirus which is going on. Now imagine going to the petrol station and filling up your tank just to go to the guy at the till and him giving you more money back in return, because that's pretty much what the markets are telling us today. So OPEC, the regulatory body for petroleum exporting countries, is targeting lower petroleum production in the next year or two to help reduce this storage demand. And obviously, due to the coronavirus and this lockdown, we are using our cars less, we're taking less flights, so demand has already been hit. So now we need to reduce supply to help bring price back up to a new equilibrium. So the intuition behind this skimming in price is to reduce supply to increase storage capacity. So you may be wondering why these policies have still led to prices of oil to drop to negative -$40 a barrel. And the truth of the matter is that it's a bit little too late. They haven't made this policy quick enough, and that it's not going to be executed actually till June. So we're going to see supply side issues till then, and yeah, as a result of this, the price has really dropped. And the thing with oil is, it is actually traded on the futures market. On the futures market, oil is priced at a price that is actually anticipated in its future delivery date, or also known as an expiry. So it is actually the anticipated price. The futures price is not guaranteed and may never actually reach the price when the date comes. It's just the price that at the time of the contract, oil purchasers are anticipating the price to be. Speculators will trade these contracts, and at the contract expiry, known as delivery, you must be able to store your commodity. This cost of storage is known as the cost of carry.
Based on the record low price of oil that you've been seeing, it's at a level that's very interesting to a lot of people.
A lot of people will be scared here. A lot of people will be scared, and I'll name them.
So a lot of people got caught. They got caught, and there are a lot of people that are not too happy because they got caught. So if you take a look at it, you'll see it's more of a financial thing than an oil situation.
Oil usually has belief that there is infinite demand. Due to the historical scarcity of this product, you'd rather pay a premium today for the product rather than receiving it tomorrow. So a market with limited supply like the oil market would have an inverted curve, as you're less willing to wait for the product. And as a result, this strategy is called backwardation, essentially saying the future price is less than the spot price, which is a theory developed by Hicks-keynes. So traders would actually use the difference in spot price and future price to actually generate profit. But what we are experiencing today is actually the opposite strategy, which is called Contango, where the spot price is now less than the future price. Because of this, you pretty much have to pay more for the future delivery dates. so you do not have to incur any carry costs, essentially paying the opportunity cost for the seller to not sell to somebody else. So in regards to today's issue, WTI's future delivery price is now higher than the spot price. This is actually the opposite of backwardation and is known as Contango. So when products are in Contango, traders are encouraged to store the commodity. But the issue we have on our hands is that there is nowhere to store these oil, and as a result, the sellers are having to dump the oil for money. So they're actually getting rid of their stock and losing out on money. So this is why oil prices have crashed in the futures market. This is why there has been a collapse, as traders are rolling contracts ending in May to June, as no one wants to take delivery as storage capacity is being reached. I hope that made sense, guys. In short, I'm saying that oil is suffering in its demand because of this coronavirus and its lockdown. So people are taking less flights, taking the car less and driving around less. So as a result, demand has reduced. Supply is still remaining the same, unlike other base metals where they would have cut supply by now. But because it's oil and OPEC's involved and stuff, and you can't really stop production of oil, they can only trim it, so that's not coming into effect till June. So right now we're seeing drop in prices because traders are unable to take physical delivery of the oil because they're not able to store it. Also, please be careful if you're holding any ETCs, ETFs, and they have oil future positions in them, especially ones that expire in June, because they will have them. A lot of gurus will tell you out there to buy them, but the thing is, don't, because it is more than likely that June's futures contract might even go lower than the -40 that was of this month's contract. So please be wary of that. Avoid investing in US oil for now. I would. It's obviously very volatile right now and everything's up in the air. Economically, it's a mess, so I would avoid it. Stay safe. So stay away from all these gurus that are telling you to buy oil, because they're more than likely not actually educated on it and they're just speculating. So I would avoid it. Apart from that, that's all I got for today, guys. I wish you all the best. Stay safe and ciao.